Hello guys, Level Chaser here. I'm going to be doing a quick little Nocturne gameplay. I believe I go 12-0-5 during this gameplay. So yeah, I don't die once. I am going to be speeding it up during the the boring parts, as you see. I've already sped up some of the gameplay. Just because I think nobody's told me yet. I haven't had a lot of feedback on these gameplays, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that you'd rather have the parts where I'm just jungling and doing boring things sped up, or else you'd just rather go ahead and go play your own game. So yeah. So in this Nocturne game I decide to, normally I build Nocturne squishy with a lot of damage, and people sit there and criticize my build, even though I do really well with them. I usually, what do I build? I build things like Brutalizer, Bloodthirster, and like Phantom and Infinity Edge and stuff. And yeah, I'll be really squishy, but I do so much damage that my lifesteal gives me plenty of sustain. But I don't do that this game. Instead, I think I go ahead and get a Phage. I go for a Frozen Mallet to get some tankiness, and then I get a Bloodthirster. And I was planning on doing like Warmogs and Atmas next, but I didn't get that far because I was just dominating them too hard. So yeah, I take blue right here. I do believe I take blue a lot this game, simply because our mid is who's our mid, like Vladimir or something, somebody that doesn't need mana. This Jace asked for a gank right off the bat, so I decided to do that. I know Shen's a really difficult champion to lane against because he's just OP. So I decided to go ahead and gank, even though I knew I wasn't going to kill him, but I figured might as well get some harass on him, burn his flash, and that'll let Jace, have a little bit of an easier time in lane there. And then I just go straight back to jungling for a bit. Nocturne has amazing ganks at level 6, of course, because of his infamous ult, where he goes through the map. If I have any tips for Nocturne, I definitely say do not flash during his ult, because if you do, it cancels it. And I've done that before, and I was really puzzled, and it was really annoying. So I missed a kill because I flashed during his ult. I think what I did was I was unlocked, and I clicked his ult, and I was just barely out of range, so I flashed as I used it or something. I don't remember exactly what happened. But anyways, yeah, don't flash while you're traveling with the ult. I go for Frozen Mallet because after I ult to somebody, for the most part, I ult because they're not full health, like 2/3 or whatever, so I know I should be able to kill him. And with the Frozen Mallet, they'll be slowed and not be able to get away. Although I haven't backed yet. I saw mid was, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I just go on to help him, and he takes that first kill, and I get this kill, so it's 2 for 1. It was worth it. And then I knew they were both the jungler and the whoever I just killed. There's 2 down basically, so I decided to hit the turret. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, dude, you're stealing mid spawn," but if I can get the turret down to like less than half health for free, and the mid loses out on a little bit of farm, I'd say it's worth it. So yeah, I smacked that turret. If I was to finish the build, yeah, I'd say either Merc Shreds or attack speed boots, either one. The Frozen Mallet. I suppose you could get a Trinity if you want. I know people would say things about that, but honestly, a Trinity on almost any champion, AD and even some AP champions like Evelyn or whatever, is really good. Trinity, there are 2 items that you can almost never go wrong with in this game, which is Trinity and Heztech, and mostly because they're hybrid items and they're expensive and have their own sort of utilities, like how the Trinity has Sheen and movement speed and a slow, all in one item. There's whether AP or AD, it's usually helps out. Of course, it's more of an AD item. And Hextech is either way. We decided to steal his Evelyn's blue here. She's not very blue dependent, but I figured, well, I might as well because I can. So I grabbed that. I couldn't really decide what was. I saw that they were like all on my A, so I figured that I should probably run, but I was just being cocky and sticking around. We got little Panda Teemo over here. We had kind of a weird bot lane. It was Pantheon and Teemo, but they did do really well, so I guess that's good. And they don't really need wards too much since Teemo has really mushrooms. Yeah, we just all hop on Lulu here and take the turret. I wish I could tab to see what the score was at this point, but it's already pre-recorded. I think it was looking pretty promising already for us, and the enemy was already talking about, you know, leaving the game and stuff. Although I've seen plenty of games where that completely gets turned around, so I figured might as well take advantage and grab Dragon and do as much as we can. I'd rather overkill than lose the game. You know, I guess some would consider that bad sportsmanship or whatever, but whatever, I'll take my win. So yeah, I grab red buff again. I know like half this game is just killing the jungle, but it was a pretty decent game, and there's a couple really nice gameplays and close calls and stuff later on. I wasn't entirely sure who to go for right there. I did get to block on one of Evelyn's Qs with my shield, which is really cool. Yeah, I just decided to push the lane because I'm not. I don't know. Those two were being all crazy, and I wasn't sure if the whole enemy team was coming, just like they are going to now. Or at least Shen is. I think, yeah. I Q right through them both. I blocked one of Shen's Qs, and yeah, pick up the double kill. See, if you're low health, it does kind of aggravate me when people if they're low health, they just leave completely. Like I tend to like stick around and pop in to the fight, like when I can or when I want to. But most people in this game would just completely back altogether. I probably should have helped him earlier, but I was on Skype with the Pantheon. I kept on telling him to not fight that, but I guess he decided he wanted to. So yeah, what am I picking up? I get Heart of Gold because I was thinking about building. Since 4 out of 5 of them are AD, I figured, well, I'm gonna go the AD tankier build. I should probably build Randu in late game, but I'll pick up the Heart of Gold for the GP early and mid game. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there, but I did pick up kill, so I didn't know they were gonna turret that. I should have won earlier, but. And here comes Shen, just a bit too late. I was thinking about backing there, but I've had numerous times where I back in places like that and the enemy shows up, so I was like, you know what, it's not gonna be one of those times. I'm gonna actually not be lazy and go up a bit farther. Yeah, we're just pushing really hard. We did want to win before 20, which we almost did, but I don't think we managed it. Couldn't figure out where Ari was going to stop at, but I finally got to her. And I kept walking around these minions like left and right, so it kind of slowed me down. for this Graves, but I think we still pick him up. I'm pretty sure Pantheon, yep, tosses a friggin' spear and takes my kill. But whatever. Winning is all I really care about. Pick up blue again? I don't think everyone's even had blue this whole game. So I've been stealing it. So yeah, I think I do like this Nocturne build. I don't have a final opinion. I know people are gonna sit here and say, "Oh, well, you should get this, and you should have gone that." Well, this is a normal game. It's not a ranked game. If I lose because I don't have an item that everybody claims is perfect, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I have that cloth armor just sitting there because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to finish building Wriggles or not, or if I wanted to go straight to my Frozen Mallet, which I think is what I do. Oh no, I bet I get a Bloodthirster before first because I know for the most part I'll probably basic attack them enough to proc the phage blow. So I don't really need to hop straight to the Frozen Mallet. So yeah, I just jungle around. I had to sped up a lot because I was just farming and jungling really hard. I know that would be pretty boring to watch. I think I even get this turret. Yeah, we get this turret. I push up here. Oh yeah, this is interesting. I blocked Graves' buckshot with my W, but I think we end up... I don't remember what happens here. I think they chase me when I turn on them. Let's see. At this point, with a couple stacks on my Bloodthirster, I'm not really scared of anybody. I'm not scared of 1v1s or 2v1s. But a 3v1 with a turret, yeah, that might be a little scary. Oh man, yeah, I remember this. Just barely get her. Shen thinks he's gonna pick me off, but I think I turn on him. Oh yeah, I saw the mushroom, and I tried to utilize Teemo's mushroom, which worked out perfectly. I run to his mushroom and fear him, and I'm all set. And here we go, speeding up the gameplay again. There's not too much more of the game to go here because I believe they surrender in a bit after they get wrecked again in another fight. Nocturne's W in combination with oh, there's Graves's. You heard there. There's Graves's I don't know, unique dialogue there. He says "Who's in the darkness now?" or whatever he says. So yeah, I pick up the triple. Do I get a? Oh yeah, I wanted to go for the quad so bad, but I was unlocked screen there over at Shen, but Jace kind of robbed it. And I believe at this point they're just like, yeah, there's no way we're winning, and they surrender. They fed Nocturne. No, we're not doing this. I wish they would make it so that Bloodthirster would gain stacks on kills. Like Smite does that for some of their stack items. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick little gameplay. Make sure you comment and tell me how I did, what you like.